Hello everybody, it's day 16, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's raining today, but it's still beautiful, right? So yeah, today we're going to talk about stopping to smell the roses. And what does that mean? Do you really do it? Do we do it? You know, so let's go ahead and just jump in. So I was thinking about this last night. I was just like, what am I going to do? What brings me happiness, right? And I was like, I love my kids. Of course, they bring me happiness. I love seeing what they're doing. I used to play. I still do. I play a video game called World of Tanks Blitz. I enjoy that, but when you're upset and angry and everything, that's a whole different story, man. It's like, don't play. Like if you're a ranked player, or if you're like, trying to worry about your rankings, don't play video games. It's just going to make you more angry, and you're going to do worse than ever before. But I think that's kind of like how it is in life, though, right? Anyways, so I was thinking about the term "stop and smell the roses," right? How often do we actually do that? How often do we actually just look at a rose and we think, "Wow, that's beautiful." I want to see what it smells like. I want to look at it a little bit closer, right? See all the shapes and all the different things, right? We don't really do that. We'll just see it like, oh, okay, that's a rose, right? That's cool. It's red, it's bright, whatever it might be. But, there's so much in nature that, we don't even think about. Even like looking at these different trees, right? There's all kinds of different trees in this forest. And they all have their own strength of them. They all have their capabilities to grow tall or short or fat or, there's just all kinds of different things about trees. Some of them have like maple syrup. Some of them have like even birch syrup. It's crazy. Like you don't even think about what these trees can do and what they have inside of them. I guess in Canada, I guess, maple syrup's a big thing up there, right? So you'll see people with like these cans on the side of the tree and they're just pulling the maple syrup out of there from the tree directly. But I don't know, there's just so much in life that I think we take for granted. We don't really take an interest in. There's also like some people that, maybe they're like, people want to live off the forest, right? There are people that know what every berry is in the forest, right? They can go and say, oh, that's a berry that you can eat. You probably try to eat it and probably die because of some kind of poisonous berry or something. And the same with like mushrooms. There's all kinds of different mushrooms out there, and I don't know, there's just so much in life that we just don't know about. And I think the more we know about these things, the more connected we are. It kind of takes your minds off of things too. I don't know. There's just so much. Even like I have this telescope. I always had an interest in astronomy and stuff like that, and just never, took the time to really get into it. Because I get so busy with life and work and just everything else that goes on. So just been sitting in my front room for forever. So I think that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to start getting into astronomy. How often do you actually look up at the stars, right? You go to work every day, wake up early, don't even look up at the stars, right? Or enjoy a beautiful sunrise or a beautiful sunset. So I don't know. When I think about smelling the roses, that's what I'm thinking about. Just enjoying things. And I think, honestly, the whole reason I started going out in the forest in the first place was because I felt at peace. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's childhood memories or maybe it's the vibrations the trees give off, or I don't know. I just feel very at peace in the woods. I love nature, love animals. Every now and then I get to see some deer or some cool looking birds. So I don't know, it's just You get to see all these squirrels running around, you know, just acting crazy. So, yeah, there's just something about nature that I just love. Puts me at peace. And when you're going through marriage stuff, I highly recommend it. And also, man, I think this video log has helped as well, because it kind of takes my mind off of things a little bit. You would think that it wouldn't because, I'm talking about it sometimes, right? But I don't know. It's just thinking that there might be somebody out there that helps. Maybe some things that I've learned, you guys can learn from as well. But, I don't know. I see how many views and all that stuff. It's kind of a distraction in a way, just to see all the different, I'm kind of learning this process. I don't even know anything about YouTube. I'm not like your typical YouTuber, that's like, hey, I'm going to be a YouTube guy. I'm going to be rich one day. I'm not that guy. I'm not, that's not why I'm doing it, right? The whole reason for me doing this is to reach at least one person out there. And, that's the whole goal. It's not about financial gain or anything like that. And I think it shows, right? I think you guys can see I'm a real person. I got real content. I'm not like, I'm just talking off the hip, right? I'm just like, figuring things out, right? And sometimes I want to talk about things more than I do. But I want to kind of keep it uplifting too and let you guys know, like, hey, I'm making progress, feeling good, which I am. I didn't sleep very good, but I will say, last night, I didn't sleep very well. I don't know what happened. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up and I was like thinking about my ex-wife. Well, I know she's not my ex yet, but we're separated and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's weird. And then I couldn't get back to sleep, which is also really weird. I just kind of felt, it was kind of funny. Yesterday, I said I haven't had anxiety since she's been gone. And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I had this sense of anxiety. It was like 4 o'clock, I don't remember exactly, but it was kind of weird. It just, something was off in the universe or something. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I mean, I think in some way we're all connected in some way, especially, if you're married to somebody for so long, you can kind of sense things. I don't know. When I was younger, my kids, were doing things they probably shouldn't do. They're sneaking out of the house. I would jump out of bed, and they're like, "Why are you jumping out of bed?" And it's like, I don't know. It's just something. We're gonna find out they're like sneaking out of the house or something, right? But I just think that you could sense things in the universe, and I believe that, like this vibrations thing, like the trees I was talking about earlier. I think that we're all made up of vibrations. It's really crazy if you ever look into it, physics and quantum physics and all that interesting stuff, quarks and, it's just, you look up these things and you just think, wow, man, you can change the taste of a freaking apple just by changing the vibrations within it, but yeah, we won't get into that. That's a whole other topic there, but I just think that we're all connected in some way, and probably something happened, she probably did something, and it affected me, right? But I ended up going back to sleep around, I think it was 4:30, 5 o'clock or something like that. But anyways, but yeah, I still, I think even like today, it's raining outside. It's not the most pleasant to most people, but I enjoy it. I know that after this walk, I can go back into my house. I can get dry. I can take a nice warm shower if I want to, which I will, and enjoy the protection of my home that I have, that keeps me from staying out in this cold and rainy weather, right? So anyways, oh, you know what I also thought about? I was thinking about, oh my God, I was watching Star Wars. I think it was, which one was it? I don't know. It was the one where Anakin basically was being pulled into the dark side. And I was like, he's just sitting down there and he's just like, so like, whatever. Anakin's just, and the evil guy, I forgot his name. I don't know. I can't remember his name. But anyways, he was like, rise, and he's just like, he's fully into the dark side. And I tell you, man, it's so hard sometimes when you're going through stuff like divorce and everything to not get pulled into that dark side. I mean, you can get so angry. And yes, it's just like they say, man, like when you go to that dark side, you get so much stronger. You have all this like extra oomph. I don't know what to call it, but just extra strength. And I mean, it's just crazy. But I don't know. I know it's not sustainable, right? I don't know. It's just when I think about it, and I just think like, the other side, which I always think about, like Mr. Rogers. I just think like, he just appreciates everything, right? He appreciates the conversations that he has with all of his neighbors, right? He just, he comes into his house and, takes off his shoes and takes off his sweater, and, everything's just like very, I don't know. He just reminds me of a person that would really appreciate life. Apparently he was a really good guy too. A lot of people thought he might be a whatever, but yeah, he's just one of these lifelong, really good people, right? And something that I think a lot of us should try to strive to be, right? But I think you got two different sides there, right? You probably got like a David Goggins that, probably went over to the dark side, and he's still there. Maybe, I don't know about now, but, he does try to help people, but just anger, a lot of anger that drives him, a lot of fear, a lot of negative dark side energy, in my opinion. But then you got like Mr. Rogers who, he's just enjoying everything in life. And I want to be more like Mr. Rogers. I mean, I do want to be very fit. But it's more like I want to do it because this is what I've been good at. I mean, I used to be an athlete. I used to do martial arts. I know I feel better when I'm healthy, and that's why I'm doing it, right? But anyways, just touching on that a little bit, the fitness stuff. I'll tell you what, man. These hills on this park, I know a lot of people say, oh, he's out of breath. Come on, man. You got to get out here on this trail with me, because these hills are crazy. I was talking to some guy yesterday. I was like, hey, man, these hills look pretty rough, right? He's like, yeah. And he was a runner, right? And he's just like, he's having a hard time. And it's just the leg development. I looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, whoa. To be honest, I don't carry any fat. The only places I don't carry any fat is on my arms and my legs and the glute area. All that part down below, no fat. It's just like, I mean, I would say probably at the most 10% right now, and the arms and the legs. And I have a caliper. Last time I checked, it was something around there. But yeah, it's just crazy the muscle development that you get by going up these big hills, and also running and doing the circuit training. So do the circuit training 3 times a week, full body, 2 sets, nothing crazy. I'm not trying to burn out the muscles, be like Sam Sulek or something. I'm not trying to, because I just know if I did that, I wouldn't be able to recover as a natural person, right? If I was taking some kind of drugs like TRT or whatever they are, of course I could, do probably even 4 days a week. I don't know. But, it's not my goal. I'm just trying to be healthy. And if that's your goal, great for you. not judging you. I just, for me, I don't want to be dependent on something to, you know, give me performance or anything like that. I had to take medicine as a kid for like, I don't know, 10 years. And I just hated it. I hated like every day, you gotta take this medicine, you know, so yeah, I'm not into that. Good for you guys, man. You guys, some of these guys, man, are just getting huge. You know, and they're like my age, and you can see, like, you can definitely tell that they're taking something. But you know, they want to be youthful, they want to feel good, and that's the way they're going to do it. Then go ahead, man. Go ahead. And some people do have like naturally low testosterone. Something happened, maybe, I don't know. Things happen, right? But never really had that issue. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share some thoughts about that. Get out there, you know, whether it's raining or not, it doesn't matter. Get out, enjoy nature, enjoy the scenery, go enjoy your Porsche. Oh man, yeah, yesterday, let me just tell you that real quick. I haven't been driving my Porsche, and just the sound of that gives me pleasure. You know, I just, the engine noise, the way it drives, it's just like no other car ever, you know, so I've been driving that a lot more. I'm probably going to do some more videos on that as well. Just maybe even some driving videos, because it's just a whole experience. And I would like to share that with people. You know, if you know how to drive a stick shift, I would let you drive my car, right? I mean, it's just, I want people to experience things that maybe you can't experience right now, right? You know, it's just, I had a dream when I was a kid, 10 years old. I saw this 1980, maybe it was 1979, I can't remember, but a Porsche, and I said, one day I'm gonna have one. And I have one. You know, I was just a poor kid, right? But I worked hard and was able to buy one eventually, you know, so I don't know. I just, hopefully, you know, you guys will be able to get out and experience some nice things, and, you know, the finer things in life, whether it be nature, nice cars, you know, stars, the moon, whatever it might be. All right, guys, I'm going to stop it right here. I hope you guys have a great day today. All right, see you later.